Okay, what is up, everybody? We are here with my buddy Chris here. Say what's up, Chris. So Chris has some stuff on the YouTube, so we'll get that later, though. I'm not here right now. So what are we talking about today, Tears? Guess what? Tag, you're it.
No tag
backs. No tag backs. Alright, amendment.
Okay.
Tag backs. Tag backs. Alright, cool. Now I'm it. Now
no
he's
tag
it.
backs.
No, you gotta say amendment. Anyways, we're here to talk about Tag today, everybody. Tag is a movie directed by Jeff Tomsic. He's not very well known as a director. This is not his debut, but he's not very well known.
Up and coming.
Up and coming. It's a good word. So, Tag is a movie based on a real life event. 5 friends who have played tag for the past 30 years, something like that.
23 years.
Sorry, yeah, I'm 7 years off.
Well, the movie.
That's why there's 2 of us.
Yeah.
See? So they've been playing tag for a very long time. It's a very cool game of tag. I wish I could. I mean, they have they have seasons. It's every. I'm not gonna. Anyways, they have seasons, and it's a very organized game of tag.
It's serious.
Yes, it's very serious.
Super serious.
So the movie stars Jake Johnson, Ed Helms, Jon Hamm, Jeremy Renner, and Hannibal Buress as the 5 guys played. They also have Isla Fisher in there, who plays the wife of one of the guys, and then Leslie Bibb, who I am not a fan of, but she's in there too. I'm not a fan of her in the movie either, and there's a bunch of other good stars in there too. So. that's Leslie Bibb right there. Anyways. Yeah. Alright, so let's just talk about the movie, guys. So we were able to go to an advanced screening of this movie. We saw it Monday. Movie comes out Thursday, which is the day this is going to be uploaded. It comes out Thursday, or technically Friday, June 15th. Same day as Incredibles 2. So go check that out too if you guys want to see that one. We're going to see that tomorrow or tonight. We're seeing that. Anyways, movie comes out this week. It's a very funny movie, very creative movie. Very diverse movie as well, and I'm saying diverse because it's not just people wise, but the way that everything is shot is very diversified.
Cinematography is great.
That's exactly what I'm talking about right now. Cinematography. So there's different styles of shooting all along the movie, and they all fit together. So it's not like they're just thrown in there just to be thrown in there. They fit with the story. They fit with what's going on at the time in the movie, and everything it blends together very well. Let's talk about some of the characters real quick. So. Who's your favorite? My favorite character was Chili, Jake Johnson's character. Who's your favorite character?
Actually, he was my favorite too.
See?
Dang.
It's like
I love him. I love the actor. I love Jake Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Jake Johnson's because when I saw him in New Girl, and pretty much his entire persona and aura just is the same.
Jurassic World, he was in there as well.
Yeah.
He's also in Let's Be Cops.
Yeah,
he's funny in that movie.
Yeah, that was one of his first main.
Whenever you see that guy in the in any kind of movie, you were excited because you know
expect a comedy. That's for sure.
You know he's gonna bring his chops to the table.
Yeah,
we'll say that. So least favorite character.
Least favorite
not character, but guy. Friend.
Oh, the guy friend. Ooh, I'd have to say. Jon Hamm's character.
Really? Callahan, that was his name.
Callahan, yeah.
I see it. I understand he's kind of he's an ego kind of guy. I understand why. Now, if I had to say, I don't really have a least favorite character.
That's what I was saying.
Maybe Ed Helms' character, I guess, maybe, but that's because he plays the same character in every role, but it works every single time, so it's fine. But one thing I will say about the characters, and this is what I want to bring up, no matter who your favorite or your least favorite is, you cannot deny the chemistry between every single actor that is playing a friend.
Phenomenal.
Just so since it's based on a true story, you know that you need to have this kind of chemistry because it's hard to demonstrate and reenact a friendship, but these guys do it so well.
Lifelong friendship.
Lifelong, yeah. It's like these are actors. I mean, yeah, it's true they've known each other from working together in past films and things like that, but you cannot replicate a friendship. It's very hard to do.
It's lasted for 40, 50 years.
It's nuts. And they even show some scenes at the end of the movie of the actual people that played tag, and you can tell that these guys are super into the game of tag. And just the way that everybody portrays this certain character, I'm sure they all talked and hung out with everybody from the actual group. But the chemistry you can't deny, and that was one of my favorite things about this movie. Chris, let me hear your thoughts. What's something that you really enjoyed about this film?
I mean, coming into the film, I was thinking, okay, it's going to be a comedy. I don't know how on the cheesiness scale, because usually these kind of comedies, it's okay. I mean, it's never going to be a blockbuster
right.
Golden Globe Emmy Award winning.
Comedies are very rarely blockbuster. Yeah. It's very rare to see them.
So, yeah. So I wasn't expecting it to be over the top amazing. But I did have this fear that it was going to be kind of too cheesy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, with The Hangover's going as far as they did and things like that, and just the type of movies that they're a part of, it's really hard to get that to go through. And I think they knew that, so they chose different routes with like the cinematography, and you'll see that when you watch the movie. They tried to make it as... Because if you think about it, it's tag.
It's tag.
It's just a game of tag. But making it making it into this like epic game that to make it as noticeable that the fact that they've been playing for 23 years.
Yes, there are rules to this game. There are rules.
They have
lost
since 9 years old and more. Like there's a whole handbook to their game of tag, and they've been doing it for 23 years. So it's crazy.
Yeah.
So overall, the acting was great. The chemistry, like you were saying, for them to imitate over 40, 50 years of friendship in that and to be like who they are and their different lifestyles, it really worked well together.
Now, one thing, there were not a lot of problems I had with the film, but some of the problems I did have. There's one scene in particular that we talked about. We talked about both of my problems, actually. But one scene, I'm not going to say what happens, but there's just a little bit too much CGI. And I'm probably saying it's probably like that, one, because this movie didn't require a lot of CGI. So this is probably, honestly, the only actual scene that had CGI in it, or like one of the only scenes. So I didn't expect, And
it makes sense of why they would need it. I mean, I'm sure there's some way that they could have done without it, but I don't think it would have.
And it's not like this is like Black Panther or Marvel.
No,
Avengers, they don't need.
It's probably like 0.1% CGI in this.
Exactly. So that was one of my problems. The other problem was that I felt like some of these scenes and some of the events that occurred were a little bit more predictable. And we did talk about that, and I'm starting to see that with a lot more of my what I'm watching in general. Was another movie I watched recently that I had the same opinion on. I don't know if it's just my views on movies now. It was Upgrade.
Yeah.
So it's just like I'm just seeing things, and maybe I'm looking for them. I don't know, but just to me, it just seemed like it was a little bit too predictable in this film. Didn't take away from the fact that it was a really good film still, and that the scene was still really well done.
Yeah.
I could just tell it was going to happen.
Well, and I agree with you in that with this movie, because I mean I was calling things out in the movie theater with you, and like this is going to happen, and then it happened. Yeah. So I'm good at predicting things. So it's not, to me personally, not the biggest thing, but if it becomes overly and it's just like a walk through the park standard movie, it becomes an issue. This wasn't, but it did have its very predictable moments. For sure.
Something at the end of the movie. You were in the bathroom actually. But so at the end of the screenings, they asked people that are coming out of the theater what they thought of the movie. Excuse me. And there was one guy in particular who I overheard him saying his opinion, and he said it was touching. And I hadn't thought about that until after he said it. And I mean, it wasn't even crossing my mind. To me, it was more like, this is a good story, and it was a funny story. And then he says touching, and it's very much touching. It's like, think of it as like you've seen like any kind of war movie where it's based on a true story, and they show all the characters or all the actual people who were included in that event.
Who were affected by that event and stuff.
And they show at the end. It's that kind of story, but done in a lighthearted way, so that, because there is something that happens at the end that you kind of feel...
It definitely brings in that realism to it. And
yeah, that's what I'm trying to go for, yes.
And I guess looking back on it now, you can it makes sense and things like that. Like with these real movies, these guys are up there in age and stuff like that, so, but they're still playing this game, but you never know what could happen and things like that, what's real and what's a prank and things like that. So
those scenes were so... Oh, they made me so mad, but they were so well...
you could...
they're so well executed. It was great.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
But, so for me, this movie just was borderline based on friendship and friendship alone. That's what the message of the story was. Keep your friends in touch, because you never know what's going to happen. And as long as you have something keeping you guys together, it's important to keep people around. So that's why I got this guy right here. Not letting him go, not letting anybody that I've been in touch with lately, in my life in general, just go. But just remember that, guys, friendship is very important. I'm going to stop being sappy. Chris, any last minute thoughts on the movie?
I definitely think you should go see it. I think you should look up some of the actors that you may not have recognized or know.
Guys, Hawkeye's in it.
Yeah.
Hawkeye's, come on.
See, this is why Hawkeye was...
He was.
Yeah, he was in Infinity War because he's playing tag with his friends.
Spoiler alert, tag. You're not going to win this. I'll win. I'm going to tag you before we leave.
Okay, what are we, 12?
I was it.
Yeah, I was psyching you out. You almost tagged me.
Anyways, everybody, I'm going to give it a rating real quick. I'm going to go ahead and give it I'll give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10, one, because I still feel like it had a little bit more potential. I feel like it was a very good movie. I just had a little bit. It could have gone a little bit further, maybe a little bit longer, maybe. There were just some things I just felt like they just weren't filled, and there were some parts where I did feel like I was taken out of the movie. But I'm also realizing that I'm trying to look for those parts too, so that might be part of it too.
Yeah.
Chris?
I give it a 7 out of 10. These movies, they're not really amazing. They're not, oh my gosh, you have to see this. Recommend you see it for the comedy and the big screen. I think it's a good thing. And like I said, we're not joking. The cinematography and how they execute everything is very nice. It's really, really be able to see it in theaters would be really cool. It was really predictable. Overall, it's just a wholesome movie. You just go see it.
Yes, wholesome is a very good word for this movie.
So,
yes.
I mean, there were some, little nitpicks here and there, but it's overall it's
not a blockbuster.
It's medium. It's a medium high quality movie.
Yes.
That's funny.
Yes.
So
yeah, if you guys want to go laugh, check it out because there's a lot of laughs. The guy next to us, oh my god,
he was dying.
He was so he should have been part of the movie.
Yeah,
he should have been in there somewhere.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it would have been really funny. Anyways, that's gonna do for us today. Wow. That's going to do for us today, you guys. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to this video movie review on Tag. If you guys want to go check it out, it's in theaters this weekend. Probably be in theaters for like 2 weeks because we got more movies coming out this week. Alright, so if you guys want to follow this guy on Twitter or Instagram, anywhere like that, he's actually going to tell you where to find him at. So where can the kids find you?
The kids can find me at BentoEntertainmentStudios.
Hopefully kids are not finding you. That's kind of weird.
Well, yeah, we're Tag, not hide and seek.
Tag.
Yeah, whatever.
Alright, where can they find you?
Facebook, you can find me at Bento Entertainment Studios. Instagram, Bento Entertainment Studios. Twitter, BentoEnt Studios.
Mm-hmm.
And then YouTube at Bento Entertainment Studios.
Wow, that's weird. No wonder. That's crazy. It's so easy to find you.
Yeah.
Bento Entertainment Studios. Remember that, kids. Speaking of nothing, you guys can follow me on Instagram at real_life with a Y, and then on Twitter at the real life with the Y as well. I have those down below, and I'll have his down below as well in the comment or in the description below. If you guys have similar opinions or conflicting opinions about the movie, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below because we do want to hear what you guys have to say about the movie. If you guys saw the movie, please let us know. We can talk about the movie. I really would like to talk to you guys about this movie because it's one of those under the radar kind of movies. I mean,
it is. Yeah.
It's advertised, it's marketed, but we have blockbusters like Incredibles 2, Jurassic World coming out. We just had Deadpool 2 and Solo, and this summer is huge. So movies like this that fly under the radar, if you guys have seen them, we should discuss about them because
Absolutely.
they deserve to be
Bring
talked about. Yeah.
We could do a review on it.
We could, or we did a review. Oh, like a spoiler review?
Yeah.
I mean, we could, or we could just have discussions.
Yeah.
We do a podcast.
Keep the conversation going.
Yes, conversations are fun. I like talking to people.
That's right.
But anyways, everybody, that is it for us today. Go ahead and leave a like on this video if you guys enjoyed what you saw. Subscribe to my channel too because I'm going to get a lot more stuff coming out this month and next month and the month after that because, movies keep coming out. Hit the notification bell so you guys know when I'm posting, and don't forget to follow this guy on YouTube and every other social media account because what he's putting out, what he's trying to put out, what we are putting out is awesome, and I'm super excited to be a part of it. So, thanks everybody for tuning in. Tag your it.
Tag your it. You just tagged yourself.
I tagged
So
everybody.
you tagged yourself?
Tag. Bye, everybody. Tag. Bye.